The man the world now calls Prince Indah, whose real name is Evans Ochieng Owino, was not born into music, he was born into laws. He arrived into this world on August 9th, 1994 in a tiny village called Moromba in the Ugunja area of Siaya County, deep in Kenya's Luo heartland.
I was born in a small village. Kule nyumbani, kule Ugunja. Okay, that's my home village.
But he did not grow up there at first. When he was still a toddler, his parents Meshach Owino and his mother Carolina Chieng packed their few belongings and moved their young family to the city, to Roma Flats here in Nairobi, an informal settlement on eastern edge of the capital. There in the crowded streets and narrow alleys of Roma, Evans became the third-born child in the family of 5 siblings.
That's the home village, but I was born here in Nairobi. Pale Uruma.
His father and mother did small businesses just to keep their family or children fed. It wasn't a life of comfort, but it was a life put together.
Mamangu alikuwa na kibandaski. Pale Isili, hapo nyuma ya St. Teresa's. Nilikuwa namsaidia nikitoka shule na kuja namsaidia mambo zingine, kupika chapo, kufanya nini. So nilikuwa najua hizi errand job hizi za kinyumbani pia.
Evans began his education at Daima Primary School in Huruma here in Nairobi. He was a normal boy, very bright, cheerful, dreaming of tomorrow like any child would. Then in 2003, everything stopped. His father Meshach Owino died. Evans was just 9 years old when his dad died. Suddenly, the family's foundation was gone. His mother could no longer afford life in Nairobi, so Carolina Chieng did what millions of Kenyans' mothers have done before her. She swallowed her grief, packed her 5 children, and led them back to the village, back to Oloma Moromba in Siaya, back to the land of their ancestors, back to the house without a father. In the village, Evans transferred to Oloma Moromba Primary School, a school built on his own family's land. There was no running water, no electricity. School fees were a constant struggle. His mother sold vegetables, washed clothes for neighbors, did anything to pull ugali on their table. But Evans walked those red dust roads every single morning. He studied by kerosene lamp. He refused to give up. In 2008, he sat for KCPE exams, and when the results came, he scored 360 marks. For a boy who had buried his father at 9 years and carried water before breakfast, it was a declaration that I will not be defeated.
Did my
primary school.
My primary school.
Where?
Part of it. And Mesomea Daima. I did class 3, and then after the death of my dad, we shifted back home
to the village.
Tukaanza ile maisha ya nyumbani sasa. Yeah.
Sasa ulikuwa primary school gani pale home?
Primary school yenye nimesomea kule nyumbani ni inaitwa Oloma Moromba. Actually, the school itself imejengwa kwa shamba yetu.
Kwa shamba yenyu. Sasa wewe ulikuwa unatoka
ukiwa kwetu
unaona
shule iko kwa it's like 200 meters. So nikiwa kwa nyumba naona chochote kinaendelea
kwa shule. Wow. Oloma Moromba.
That score earned him a place at Missions of Hope High School in Machakos County, also known as Ndovoini Mission School. He enrolled in 2009. He put on that uniform with pride. He joined the school choir. He became a praise and worship leader. For the first time since his father's death, music stirred inside him like something alive.
My mom alirudi Nairobi in 2006. So venye nilifanya KCPE nikarudi Nairobi
2010.
So kurudi Nairobi akanipeleka kwa mission school. Yeah. Naitwa Ndovoini kule Machakos.
Ndovoini.
And I loved to sing. I became a praise and worship leader.
Praise and worship leader.
In high school.
from a praise and worship leader to the king of Ohangla.
Then tragedy came again. While Evans was still in Form 3, his mother fell seriously ill. The family had no savings, no land to sell, no relative with deep pockets. Hospital bills climbed like weeds. Evans made the kind of decision any child would not have made. He dropped out of school. The year was 2013 or early 2014, records vary, but the pain is the same. He returned to Mathare, to the house where his mother was feeding, and he started doing mjengo, construction work, carrying stones, mixing cements, breaking his back for few hundred shillings a day. His mother, Caroline Achieng, died shortly after. By most reliable accounts, she passed away in 2014, just 2 months after Evans, who later received his first real salary.
So venye alikuwa mgonjwa, hakukuwa na mtu yoyote mimi mwenye naweza mtegemea. You see? Nikaanza kumshughulikia sasa. Ako pale, ako hosi. Saa zingine anaenda hosi, anarudi nyumbani. Mimi nashughulika na mambo zote za nyumbani. Umejua mimi kijana, bado niko na ile ujana, ile utoto pia. Sikuwa nimekomaa vile. Lakini sasa mimi ndio nilikuwa hapo. Mshele. So ikabidi tu ning'ang'ane kimwanaume. I became
the provider of everything.
Now Evans Ochieng Owino was truly alone, both parents in the ground, school behind him, siblings scattered, no certificate, no money, no safety, or even net worth. He stayed in Mathare and continued doing mjengo, a nameless young man in city that did not care.
Yeah. By then, in our family, mimi ndio nilikuwa high school size.
Wow.
Because my elder sister alikuwa shaoleka.
Your sister was married then, so when you ulikuwa umebaki na mother?
Mimi ndio nilikuwa nimebaki na mother. My elder brother alikuwa nyumbani. You see? So tukaenda hivyo na mama, ugonjwa wake ikazidi. I called my elder brother. Nikamwambia hii mimi imenilemea. Hebu kama uchukue mama. Akakuja akachukua mama. After 1 week, my mom passed.
But there is what Mathare did not kill about Prince Indah, and that is his voice for music. Every evening after the dust and sweat and exhaustion of construction work, Evans would walk into the nightclubs in Oroma where Ohangla music was playing. Ohangla, the raw, hyptonic, drum-driven music of the Luo people. He stood near the stage, he watched the singers, he studied their movements and also studied their voices. And on that stage night after night was a man who shared his blood, his paternal uncle, Emma Jalamo, a legendary Ohangla musician leading the Ramogi Ohangla Rumba band. It was between 2013 and 2014 that Evans found the courage to approach his uncle. He didn't ask for fame, he didn't ask for contract. He walked up to his uncle and said that he wanted a chance.
Na saa hizo nilikuwa najifunza garage, hii mambo ya kutengeneza gari. Then naenda kwa vilabu ile tu kujivinjari. Emma alikuwa anapenda kuja pale naitwa Starehe. Naona ukiwa hapo Uruma, hapo kwa chief, kuna ka club ndogo hapo inaitwa Starehe. Emma alikuwa anapenda kuja hapo and I loved his songs. So nilikuwa napenda kwenda kwa gigs zake, nasikiza, and I was like, okay, ni anko yangu kinyumbani.
Oh, Emma ni anko yako?
Kule nyumbani.
Yeah.
So mimi nikamwambia, I think I can do this. Emma akaniuliza, na utaweza kweli? Wewe bado mdogo, hata uko na ID.
Hata uko na ID hiyo time?
Sasa hizo nilikuwa nishachukua ID, lakini nilikuwa naonekana mdogo bado. Yeah. So akaniuliza, bado wewe hata uko na idea wewe, utaweza hii maneno? Umejua watu wengi sana wanasema kila mtu akiingia kwa muziki ni hivyo ndio anapotea. Aliniambia mambo mengi, nikamwambia mimi najua Kenya nataka nafanya na maisha yangu. Elewa. Yeah. Nikamwambia it's not about Kenya watu wanaongea.
It's what I want to do.
It's about what I want to do. Yeah. Akaniambia okay, then wacha nimpigie mamako. Mamako ni shemeji yangu. Wacha nimpigie. Akikubali ndio nitakuweka kwa hii timu yangu. Akamwambia nimpigie, nikampea namba ya mother. Akaongea naye. Mama akakubali. So hapo ndio nikaanza mambo na muziki.
Emma Jalamo gave him chance. Evans joined the Ramogi Ohangla Rumba band. He was roughly 19 years old at the time. His first role was playing the shakers and drums and some small roles. He also played an instrument called ongengo, a handheld metal shaker, and his weekly pay was only 3,000 Kenyan shillings, barely enough for bread and rent. But every day he would actually show up. He was very active. He was quick whenever he was called upon. He studied Emma Jalamo's voice, listening, mimicking, learning, until he could sing exactly like the king of Ohangla himself. Within short time, his uncle noticed the fire in him. Evans was promoted to curtain raiser and a backup singer, and then came the night that changed everything. One night, live on stage, Emma Jalamo handed the microphone to his nephew. Evans opened his mouth and sang. The crowd, very tired, drunk, hungry for something real, went silent. Then they erupted. That night his weekly salary jumped from 3,000 Kenyan shillings to 10,000 Kenyan shillings. The date was July 2014.
Alafu kamwambia I'm good in vocals. Naweza imba.
Na hii sauti yako.
Na ile siku nilishika tu microphone hivi nikaanza kuimba. Hiyo siku ndiyo alinichukua akaniambia kuanzia leo, akaniongeza mshahara.
Kutoka ngapi?
By then nilikuwa nalipwa 3,000 per week. Akaniongeza mshahara, akaanza kunilipa 10,000 per week.
Tragically, just 2 months later, his mother passed away. She died knowing her son had finally found his path, but she never got to see him become a star. In September 2014, Evans recorded his debut album. It contained 6 tracks, including the song that would change his life, Cinderella, featuring a Deka engineer. Other songs on that album included Nyakisumu Part 1, Pokna, Uchumi, and Ken Soja. It was the birth of Prince Indah.
I composed my first album. It was Cinderella. Yeah, I did my first album. In 2015.
Why the name Prince? Because Emma Jalamo was considered the king of Ohangla. Evans saw himself as the son of the king, Prince Indah, the heir. For a few more years, he remained under his uncle's wing, learning, growing, performing. He respected Emma Jalamo as his mentor and musical father. To this day, Indah speaks of him with deep reverence. But Prince cannot stay in the shadow of King forever. In 2016, Prince Indah made the bold decision that would define his career. He officially parted ways with Emma Jalamo to form his own group. This was not a bitter breakup. There was no public feud. Indah simply knew that he wanted to become his own man. He had to build his own kingdom. In 2016, Prince Indah launched his own band, Malaika Ohangla Band. By that time, he had already released a second album, Tenda Wema, in 2016.
In 2016, 23rd of December, mimi nikamwambia, unajua umenisaidia. Tangu ni kuje kwako, ama tangu unikaribishe, my life have never been the same. And I cannot take that for granted. Nilimketisha chini nikamwambia, I need to start my own things. Najua nitaenda na nisipo succeed, nikirudi nisipofaulu nikirudi nikaribishe. Sijatoka kwa ubaya, ama sijaondoka na ubaya. Wow, akaniambia all the best, good try your luck. And I believed in myself. Nilikuwa na ile confidence ingine unaendaga hadi unajiogopa.
Ni confidence too.
The Malaika band started with few members and quickly grew up to 20-member group. Drummers, singers, dancers, instrumentalists, all moving to parts of Indah's vision. With Malaika behind him, Indah began to dominate the Ohangla scene. In 2017, he released his third album by the name Wechehera, which featured the hit song Nyakisumu Part 2. That song cemented his place in the genre. He was no longer just Emma Jalamo's nephew, he was Prince Indah, a star on his own right. Over the years, his discography grew. 2023 was landmark year. He delivered 2 powerful albums, Punyu Magdak, the album Formula 5, and the Kitabu Mar Era, both of which performed remarkably well on the streaming platforms across East Africa. The title Punyu Magdak means living lessons in Dholu. 90% of its lyrics impart exactly that, lessons from a man who learned the hard way. In 2025, Indah released his 6th studio album, The Timeless Anthems, a 16-track project which he launched at Utalii Library grounds in Nairobi. In a star-studded event, artists like Samido, Tony Nyadundo, Okello Max, and Elisha Toto performed at the launch. The album featured tracks like Ngimadhano, Pedeshe, Believe Me, Berna, and even Jofitina. His musical style is a unique fusion. Traditional Luo Ohangla rhythms blended with modern Afro-Rumba and Benga influences. He mixes Luo, Swahili, and subtle English words in his lyrics. His voice is deep, soulful, and unmistakable. He also collaborated with top Kenyan artists including Bahati on a hit song Adhiambo, Calligraph Jones, and Samido on Bado Nakupenda. Indah made a history when he became the first Ohangla musician to receive the YouTube Silver Creator Button, awarded when his YouTube channel reached 100,000 subscribers. Today, his YouTube channel has grown to over 800,000 subscribers and continues to climb. His impact is undeniable. From Huruma Flats to stadium stages, from Mjengo Boy to the king of Malaika, Prince Indah's rise has not gone unnoticed by high levels of recognition in Kenya. In 2022, he won the Male Artist of the Year award at Marwa Music Awards. In February 2024, he was awarded free 1-year medical cover valued Kenyan shillings 1 million for winning the Male Video of the Year at the 9th Pulse Music Video Gala Awards. But the greatest honor came on December 12, 2024 during Jamhuri Day. President Ruto conferred upon Indah the prestigious Orders of Grand Warrior, a national presidential award recognizing outstanding service to the country. He was honored alongside actresses Sarah Hassan and Brenda Wairimu and 139 other Kenyans. The award recognized Indah's outstanding contribution to Kenya's music industry and cultural heritage. Speaking after receiving the medal, Indah dedicated the honor to his fans, calling it just the beginning of a journey shaped by their unwavering support. But perhaps the deepest relationship Indah holds outside music is with the late former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. Indah's connection to Raila Odinga dates back years. He performed at the Odinga's family's 50th wedding anniversary in 2023, where his music accompanied the celebration. Over the years, Indah became one of the top Luo artists who always shows up in Raila Odinga's events. He considered Raila just not as a political leader, but a father figure. When Raila Odinga passed away in October 2025, the grief struck Indah like a personal loss. He spent the entire night in the studio recording a heartfelt tribute song, Tribute to Right Honorable Raila Molo Odinga. Indah revealed that he broke down multiple times during the recording session. Within 2 days of its release, the tribute song had reached nearly 1 million views, a testament to both the artist's influence and Raila Odinga's enduring legacy. Prince Indah has transformed from a boy with nothing into one of the wealthiest and most successful Ohangla musicians in Kenya. Estimates of his net worth vary. As of 2025-2026, some sources place it at $200,000 to $800,000, approximately 30 to 100 million Kenyan shillings. Other sources estimate significantly higher figure of 300 million Kenyan shillings, depending on the valuation of his music catalog, properties, and investments. The wide range reflects difficulty of assessing wealth in entertainment industry, but what is clear is that Indah is a multimillionaire in Kenyan shillings. His income streams include music sales, live performance, streaming royalties, endorsements, and his own business venture. As CEO of Malaika Musical, he runs his band and brand as an enterprise. Properties and assets owned includes Mercedes-Benz ML350 4MATIC, which was purchased at 6.8 million Kenyan shillings in 2023, and he was celebrated as the first Ohangla artist to buy a such luxury car outright. In June 2024, Prince Indah revealed on Oga Obina's show that the highest amount he has ever received for a single stage performance was $4,000, approximately 520,000 Kenyan shillings, given to him by a Luo man based in the United States who was captivated by dancing skills and powerful voice of his own.
Look at Luos. Now, if we just compare with Luos, at the moment, the #1 Luo artist is Prince Indah. I was booking Prince Indah for a wedding that is happening in August. My company is doing everything for that wedding. Prince Indah is charging 800 G's.
800?
800K.
Who? Okay, which table is the client?
I've just told you it's a wedding. And I'm the client and I'm his friend. And I told him, bro, I can bro, Maze, you know, now, nini. And I'm like, okay, because he's my friend.
Bro,
I tell the client
800 G's. I kwenda ukiongea na shindwa mbona wewe.
You see?
That figure since skyrocketed. As of late 2025, Prince Indah has become the most expensive Luo artist to book in Kenya. His booking charge is not less than 500,000 per show. This reflects the professionalism, stage value, live band excellence, and ever loyal fan base that turns up every single time. Indah is reportedly getting booked up to 4 times a week, a schedule that places him in the top tier of Kenyan entertainers alongside names like Samido. Despite his fame and fortune, Prince Indah has kept his personal life relatively private. But in April 2025, he invited the nation into his most cherished moment. His wife, whose name is Winnie Nyamigori Makamaris, affectionately known as Nyarmigori, she is longtime partner and mother of his children. On April 13, 2025, Prince Indah and Winnie held a spectacular traditional wedding ceremony in Migori County. The ceremony took place in Winnie's family homestead. It is called Nyombo, a traditional Dholuo dowry payment ceremony. The event was graced by top celebrities including King Kaka, Lang'ata MP Jalango, Oga Obina, Sam Gold, and MC Gogo. Some guests, including Obina, arrived by helicopter, highlighting the wedding's glamour. The couple has 2 children together, a daughter named Kamara, as well as another child whose name remains private. They've been together for several years, and fans have witnessed their bond growing stronger over time. Indah has often praised Winnie in interviews and in music, including a song by the name Dichol, which stands as a heartfelt tribute to his wife. The wedding showcased elaborate Luo customs, with Indah paying dowry reportedly including 16 cows and 4 goats. The bride's wedding dress, designed by Bolo Bespoke's wife Mueni, cost 200,000 Kenyan shillings. Indah himself wore a custom outfit fit for Luo loyalty, an elaborately bearded tunic with gold and blue accents, paired with staff crown-like headgear that symbolized his musical kingdom and his new marital role. The wedding was not without its critics. Some commented on the couple's outfit, and Indah's mentor Emma Jalamo was notably absent due to cultural protocols and prior work commitments. But Indah handled the criticism with grace, explaining that Jalamo had already cancelled some jobs 3 times and could not do it again. Today, Prince Indah lives a life of balance. He maintains a private yet celebrated life away from typical scandals of the limelight together with his wife Winnie. He is raising their 2 children while continuing to expand his musical empire, from a boy who buried his father at 9, who carried stone on his back in Mathare, who had no certificate and no hope, to a national award recipient, a husband, father, and undisputed prince of Ohangla. Evans Ochieng Owino did not just survive, transformed, he conquered, he became Prince Indah. My name is African Brian, and this has been the story of Prince Indah, from Moromba village to presidential honors, from Jengo to millions, a story of loss, of hunger, of dirt under his fingernails, and fire in his throat, and still he stood up. Thank you for listening to Jokababa podcast. Comment, what story would you like to know next?